Crushing it, literally.
This is it in real life. Wow. Each floor that I go up, I like it more.
We build houses the way we built our business. Start with a strong foundation.
Hire a team inspired to push the boundaries of design.
Respect the build, putting integrity and quality first. We are Oak Development and Design, and this is Heart of Oak.
Heart of Oak is brought to you by
Timberland Pro. Always do, never done. Cam Appliances and Thermador. Make your next appliance a Cam appliance. Midcape Home Centers. Experience that builds. And AZEK Building Products.
and these valued partners.
We are about to explain to you guys the biggest customer renovation we have ever done.
So not only square footage, but in terms of the scope of the addition as well, right? What we're adding on to.
Yeah, everything about this job is big. We are taking an existing home, and the only thing we're leaving on it is the wood roof on the front and the partially finished basement.
You guys love building onto existing, right?
Yeah, I love it, yeah.
The fun thing about this project is we have a client who has a really good vision and really good taste. So it's been really nice for Katie and me to have a kind of wide range of things that we can do in the house. And she trusts us. So anything that we want to do, she always comes back and says, well, what do you think?
One of the coolest things that we've done here, which I'm excited about, is this door and these doors. They challenged us that they wanted something that looked more like a steel door, and Marvin just came out with a modern Marvin swing door.
Yep.
So it looks like a steel door, feels like a steel door, but it has the thermal attributes that we need in the Northeast.
I heard a rumor that that's gonna have an 8-foot opening.
Yep, it's 8 feet high by 6 feet wide. I really wanted to try to make the door complement the height of the inside of the foyer.
I'm already seeing some challenges with the porch ceiling there.
I like how you use the word challenge and not problem.
I've stopped using the word problem. I'm trying to be more positive with
I like that.
It's a challenge.
I like that. Yeah. Then we have our bifold door in the back. So this entire door is what, like 16 feet, I think. Opens completely up to the back. We'll have steps down to a patio. It's gonna make the whole kitchen wide open to the outside, bringing the outside in.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great element for the kitchen.
So what I could say is that this is going to be challenging.
Challenging, that's what I would say, definitely.
Well, this past week, we got our first snowstorm in New England, and it dumped about 12 inches on us. So I was up all night plowing our jobs, and Jared's out the whole next day. It's kind of the nature of the beast here. There's just a lot going on between all the jobs. So when you get a foot of snow, it totally throws a wrench in the mix. But you guys are used to watching people build houses in Texas where they don't get snow and where you can buy a house for 45 grand. We're bringing this garage over a full bay, okay? With that, we have to pour a new wall and then cut through the old one to create a third bay. We dug this a week ago, but then we had some delays because of our foundation guy being so busy, and then we got hit with a foot of snow. So the other day, Jera and Christian actually went through and dug this whole thing out, and they put these blankets down. So these blankets are really meant to keep the ground from freezing. So once we get the footings in, then it doesn't matter. If it gets real cold, we can always put walls on a footing, but you can't put a footing on frozen ground. So hopefully he gets that in tomorrow, and then we'll have foundations in here, and we'll be rolling after that. Look who's here.
Hey, how are you?
People love when I just throw them on camera. What's the plan, man? What's up?
1:30 with John. We're gonna do a walkthrough.
You hear those guys?
Sheetrock's coming down. Usually the wires are coming out.
Yeah, I think for the most part, you're starting over.
Great.
Crushing it, literally. Yeah, that goes.
Probably just Anton's door. That's it.
That goes.
I know. That's
Guys, this is Jesse. This is one of the homeowners.
How are you?
Nice to meet you too.
So we got the plan back with the Root Cellar built in,
Okay.
and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But there's not enough room for 2 islands.
Okay.
So Lizzie is working through how that's gonna shift things around, but actually me and Gerald like it better.
Okay, good. Yeah.
So the Root Cellar, for you guys know, is a walk-in refrigerator. We haven't told you about that much, but it's happening. So you'll basically, this will be the door to the Root Cellar. You'll have a bank of cabinets here with I think a pull-out fridge
Okay.
and ice maker.
Okay.
And then this is your bank of cabinets all the way out to the end of the black stuff out there.
Right.
And then your island starts right around here.
Okay.
And then you'll have cabinets on that wall over there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, that would be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
So heads up that she's gonna connect with you about meeting on that.
Okay.
She wants to meet and go over everything.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
sweet.
Thank you. Nice.
There we
work,
go.
guys. So exciting.
I just saw Jessie and I told her about the changes and she was like, oh, okay, yeah, sounds great.
Could we flip the refrigerator and the breakfast nook?
You could flip them and then
Yeah.
just have the door facing
Into the kitchen.
into the kitchen.
Yeah,
But-
that's what Lee was just saying.
That would be a much better scenario.
All right.
And
I
it
got
would
my
open
phone.
that whole up.
I'm going to check in on Kimball.
Okay.
Would you be willing to stop by Starbucks on your way back after Kimball?
Place an order. Tell me what name it's on.
It'll be under Lee.
Wait, I thought you had to stop at the liquor store too.
Oh yeah,
Oh, do I?
Bailey's for the coffee would be great.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Hey!
All right, let's go.
It's my kind of office.
Hi.
Hi. What are you working on?
Just doing some, drawing, because this is what I do. No, I'm just kidding. I am, I'm looking at the Pope's stuff. We know that the kitchen layout has totally changed, and I
Right.
need to literally draw an empty space.
Okay.
And then I just want to kind of fill in everything we talked about, because Katie and I just went to the cabinetry.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was great. Did you think it was good?
Yeah, it was really helpful.
Yeah. So we basically went over with them everything that we changed, which is essentially the entire kitchen now that we're
Yeah.
doing the Root Cellar.
Yeah. The Root Cellar meaning the walk-in fridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
It's
gonna
kind
be
of
sick.
an interesting name, right?
Right?
Root Cellar.
What is that? I wonder where
Yeah.
that came from.
A root cellar was back in the day,
Oh.
a refrigerator in people's basements. You probably had one in your house.
Oh,
where
in
people
my
would keep
Oh.
their root vegetables to keep through the whole winter.
Who are you?
Seriously.
That's amazing.
So educational.
We need to loop Andrea in so she can
yeah.
also be like, yeah, this is great. So we went to the cabinetry
Yep.
and we sort of laid all of this out. And before we went, Katie and I were talking about how, we're switching this Root Cellar to be here.
Yep.
Right? Your breakfast nook still feels kind of awkward.
Right.
Right? So Katie said, what if we put the breakfast nook over here? This is a down staircase. When we went to the cabinetry, the ladies there said, well, what if we did, if you want to achieve a second island, which you'd be able to do by moving the breakfast nook, right?
Yeah.
You keep the second island there, and then you flank a bench with cabinetry on either side. You still have 9 feet.
So then the second island would go back
Yep,
to the
to
original
where it was.
plan. Yeah, I like that a lot.
And then it opens up this whole space right here
Yep.
for cabinetry. She wants to do a light kitchen, so what we were looking at was, I brought some samples,
Oh,
but
sweet.
more of a putty color
Yeah.
on the cabinets in here with
Like a
some
Swiss,
brass.
Swiss coffee.
Yeah,
type.
yeah. And then maybe we do a dark,
pretty.
moody butler's pantry.
Right.
You know?
That was nice.
Yeah, I love those.
Do women have different eyes? They all look the same to me.
I'm pumped that we have come to this. Hopefully, she loves it.
Well, these guys have moved right along. It's so many moving parts on this job. Whoop. Should go say hi to the rooster. They have so many chickens. They're very scared of me right now. Look at them. These guys are awesome. Check out, they call this Cluckingham Palace. Hi, guys. There's one nesting right over there. Love it. Let's go make some money. Good job, dude.
Hi.
Hey, I'm headed over to Pope's.
Yeah, Katie and I just got in the car. So I'll talk to you about what I want to do with, like, in the entry.
Okay.
We can sort of look at the lighting that I've picked and see how that lays out. We'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Sweet. See you then. I'm headed to Pope's. You meet me over there?
Yeah, I'm headed over. I'm just leaving Kimball now.
Sick. Copper Bandit.
Oh, baby.
It's your
Let's
favorite thing to do.
Let's do it.
All right. See you in 5.
Bye.
Job is giant.
I know. Do you want us to walk you through what the kitchen is actually going to look like now?
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay. Where the new root cellar is going,
Yeah.
the walk-in fridge, it was over there and you had a breakfast nook like in no man's land over here,
Correct.
right? So
Yeah.
it was not even part of the kitchen.
And none of us like that.
No. So then we said, let's flip them. So right now, we have the root cellar here. You walk into the root cellar right through this. It's
Yeah.
it's a pocket door. And then Katie and the rest of the design team and I were talking about how having the breakfast nook here still left an awkwardly large amount of space between there and the next island. And we knew that Jesse really wants 2 islands, right?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do and what we came up with is take the breakfast nook out of here, put her second island, and now the breakfast nook is gonna go over in that side of the room. So you have your accordion doors. On the right side, it'll be flanked by 2 pieces of cabinetry,
Okay.
and then a 9-foot bench for the breakfast area.
Yeah, I like that.
So first we were feeling like we were ending up trying to design a kitchen around where they wanted a television. So now what we'll do is there's no window on that wall that the bench will be on.
So our TV will be here,
Yep.
flanked by 2 pantries. Then
Cabinets,
you've got your accordion door out there.
Yep. You're basically standing on the island. It'll be a little bit more that way.
And we have this whole cathedral ceiling the size of this above me,
Right.
right?
Yep.
So now you've got this awesome chandelier down to
It's not
our
a chandelier.
or
It's
whatever it is.
pendants.
But and then we'll have our cabinets over there. It's actually a really big space.
Yeah, so you have your stove will be centered there on the island.
Yep.
The sink will be in the island. You'll have your seats at the island, then your breakfast nook on that side with a lot of pantry space on either, or cabinet space on either side of it. You'll
Yep.
have beams on the ceiling.
Yep.
And then right where I am is where it goes to the lower ceiling.
Yes.
And over in this corner is where you're gonna have like your double ovens and all of that stuff.
Yeah, so let's talk
By-
about that.
There's gonna be 2 sinks in the kitchen.
Yep.
Right? So we felt that we're going to leave it up to the cabinetry to decide if they think that the second sink should go in the island or if it should go on the bank of cabinets that's going to be over there. So we
Yep.
have a door out to the patio right here,
Correct.
bank of cabinets that will wrap the outside of the refrigerator,
Yep.
right? And in that cabinetry, we'll have your double oven, maybe the speed oven.
Yep.
This is what they're going to figure out. And then maybe a third of this island is going to be a butcher block
Yep.
top, right?
Yep.
And then stone on the other side.
Great.
So figuring out how that's all laid
So
out.
now what do you do for lights? You can't have like a pendant dropping down. Like what do you do for lights here over the island that's going to be here?
So we were just looking and I found these little like baby nugget lights that are like, they're 4 inches from Circa. Thinking about maybe doing like 4 of those over this or something. It's a flush mount, but they're really cool looking. So I ordered one just to get an idea of what it
Great.
looks like. They're actually in the same line as what the pendants are going to be, but they look very different. So
Oh,
it's
that's
not
cool.
like super matchy, which I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want.
We're having like so many appliances taking
Right.
up.
Yeah, how
cabinet
many
space.
appliances do we have?
Like
11.
11 or 12.
We
Sounds,
might need the.
Right.
it sounds
cabinets.
excessive, but
Right. Well, I mean, you've got a double oven, a speed oven, a warming drawer, 2 dishwashers, a stove,
ice maker.
ice maker, a teppanyaki grill, a coffee maker,
Beverage fridge.
a beverage fridge. There's like 2 others. The hood. That's
The hood.
Yeah. There's a couple more.
I think we have 3 in our kitchen.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? You lose a lot of cabinetry to that. stuff.
Yeah.
The only thing that's going in the pantry is the beverage fridge. So.
I love it. I think it's great. It's a much better use of space, and I think it gives the fridge the correct home,
Yeah.
over there. Well, Jared just pulled up. I saw him, and we have pipes to rip out of a house. So second floor, everything goes.
Yeah.
First floor, heat stays.
Heat stays, yeah.
All right, okay, let's do it.
PJ loves ripping copper out. Or should I say the copper bandit loves ripping copper out. I am not the copper bandit. He gets way too much satisfaction out of it.
All right, let's go make some money. Good job, dude.
Nice.
So this is the Keystone sconce that you picked for the entryway.
Oh, this is cool.
Lizzie, you have to see what Ashley just dropped off from Circa. It literally has every light that we could imagine.
This is perfect because with the presentation, now we have like a visual.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Awesome. Well, this is perfect. Why don't we start going over everything because we have to meet with them in a couple of days.
Sure.
So the one awesome thing is the stone that we're gonna bring from the outside in. This was a photo that they had given us as an inspiration, and I was able to actually source this exact stone.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is it in real life. Wow. It's pretty amazing, huh?
I love this.
I was like obsessed.
Love
I'm like, every time we get a new stone sample, I'm never super psyched about it.
There's always like something off that we didn't love. This
too
is
colorful,
perfect.
too variated, right? I feel like this is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
So we just have to talk to our masons about how we want them to grout it.
Yeah.
So that it actually like fills it in and gives us the look of what they were going for. So this will be inside the foyer on that wall as you walk in the front door.
Yeah.
This was the foyer chandelier.
Yeah.
We're definitely on board with this, right?
Love those.
I think it's perfect.
And those are gonna go right up against the stone, right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's why I think this picture works well, just to like give you a little bit of an idea of what that could look like.
Yeah.
This is the floor that we're going to present. This is the Maya Comet color, but remember there were like a million colors
There's
to
so
choose
many,
from. So,
yeah.
you know, if they decide that this is too dark or it's too naughty or whatever, we can always find something else, but I think this is a good
I
starting
love
point.
that. Yeah.
In the foyer, when you walk in, we'll lay this in a herringbone pattern, and then that will flow into the music room, which I think we should probably just go over next.
Great. Yep.
You and I had decided that we really liked doing the whole thing dark.
Yeah, like the ceiling, trim, walls, all the same color.
Yeah.
A dark color.
This is the light that we saw from Circa.
What I love about this light for the music room is that it looks like those microphones.
Totally.
You know what I mean? I think PJ
Like
said it
drums?
looks like a drum
Yeah,
set.
yeah. So I think it's perfect. I feel like Ashley
too.
nailed it with kind of pushing us into this direction. Because remember, this was the room where we were like
struggling with.
All right, now on to the master.
Is gonna be amazing. Mm-hmm. So this is also like a wet room too, right?
Yeah. They're all about the wet room at this house, which I think is awesome. I mean, sometimes it's tough when you have a bathtub and then you've got a tile down to it and you want it to look really unique, but then you've got this big white tub that sort of takes up,
You're right.
you know, the visual of the tile. This is just the shower.
Right.
Is open. There's no threshold on the floor.
Oh, cool.
And there's no door on the shower. So it's essentially like a doorless shower or wet room. I think we're also gonna try to achieve this arched situation.
That would be awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is ideally what I would like to try to achieve.
Like no hardware, just very simple.
But I do love these that you and I found at
I
Circa.
love those lights. I think
Right.
those will look really cool.
Well, I think it's like, you know, they look so good on the presentation, but they're even better in person.
And they're like what, like 36 inches?
Yeah,
like,
I was
or
just gonna
something
say.
crazy, like or 24 inches maybe.
Scale-wise, they're
Yeah.
huge. So we'll
Cool.
do 3 of those right
Yeah.
across, and I think it'll be perfect. But, you know, it all sort of goes along the lines of the things that she gave us for her inspiration.
Yeah, it totally does.
And honestly, her inspiration is like the exact style that
Yeah.
we love.
Yeah.
So
They have great taste.
I know. I think that we, hopefully, we nailed it.
Good job, guys. This one's wrapped.
Put it in.
We doing this?
There's a lot to choose from. Let Cam Appliances make it easier for you. Looking for sleek or bold? Thermador will help create a kitchen that suits your style. Because the kitchen is where life happens, so make every experience in it uniquely yours. Don't just shop for appliances, test them out with our in-store chef. Ask how you can save big on Thermador with in-store rebates and offers. Make your next appliance a Cam appliance.
What inspires you? Imagine the possibilities at Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery. Bring your vision to us.
Shop online or schedule a one-on-one showroom appointment to discover stunning products from brands like Signature Hardware and the best selection of lighting at build.com/Ferguson.
So today we're at Glades. We're wrapping up here finally. We are closing in a couple of days. I know that you've been here a lot over the last couple weeks.
Yeah, the last few weeks have been crazy.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see how it looks all cleaned up. We just had it cleaned yesterday.
Yep.
So I haven't seen it without like construction debris and stuff, tools everywhere. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I think it'll look really good.
Yeah.
PJ's inside. He is wrapping up the last couple punch list items. So why don't we go find him? Hey,
Hi, what's up?
how's it going?
Good, we've got everyone here wrapping up, which is nice.
It's very clean.
So it's actually like a bigger space than I thought.
Yeah, and the thing that I actually was worried about was the layout of the kitchen feeling too cramped, but I think it works really well, especially with the little peninsula.
Yeah, I don't think it feels cramped at all.
I think all in all, the first floor is awesome. Works really well, nice and spacious. We can't really go in the bedrooms because it's full of their stuff already, but what's cool is you can't even tell, like, right here, this is where the boxes came together, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And,
wow.
Like, you can't even tell, you just plaster it in, you're done. Yeah. What I really love is that the master is like its own floor.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a master suite.
Yeah.
The master came out great.
Each floor that I go up, I like it more. I mean,
Yeah.
this is my favorite floor.
My favorite spot in the house.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi guys.
What's going on? Yeah, you need those up here.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
right.
This is like unbelievable up here.
Talk about the, well, first off, transformation, but the view that you get.
I know. It's crazy. Well, good job, guys. This one's wrapped.
Put it in.
We doing this?
All
right.
What do we say?
Build it better on 3.
This is so cheesy.
1, 2, 3.
Build it better. What a transformation, huh? Could say that again. Check that thing out. The staircase to nowhere. It is poetic. And this is our big accordion door from Marvin. From here all the way over to here. All right, people. We got some copper. Ernie and I just spent an hour and a half loading this load. Whoever can guess, Price is Right rules, whoever can guess the closest on how much that's worth, you'll get a Yeti, an Oak Development Yeti. So Price is Right rules, whoever gets the closest